Hello, ladies and gentlemen. My name is Kurt. Welcome back to Eidolon. We are here exploring the boundaries of... where are we exploring the boundaries of? This is Victoria? Canada? And... yeah, we found the big wall. Also, it has been reminded to me that we had a note... No, that's the wrong note. We had a note from Tyria who said she left like a can of food at the entrance. All right, where was that? There was a note. Was there not a mention? Ah, yes, this one. Ba. Was it this one? I don't know. Somebody left something. Ba. Yeah, this was supposedly the last letter from her. Him. Something. I don't know. Where was that? That was somewhere, was it not? Yeah, that was her translation. We're going to stay for one more day. Elder, smoked some fish for breakfast. I wrapped some up and left it for you in a can. In a can or in a car? That looks a lot like your R's. By the city gate. Sort of a final goodbye. I hope it's still good when you find it. Good luck out there, Nomad. I am the Nomad. Oops. I am in control of the, what the heck? Accidentally hitting the tilde key instead of the escape key. The console for the game. Whoops. Breaking down those fourth walls. Speaking of walls. Alright, well, we can't run because we're tired. I do notice the bird is making significant circles in this direction, so I'll at least just struggle to make my way there to see if there's any clues or information to be had, but I feel like we should walk the distance of the wall, the surrounding wall, see if there is an entrance gate, to see if there is any sort of food in a can or a car, a bear or a bean, and then I think it would be high time to depart this wretched place and head back, because there's apparently a lot on the state side that we missed as well. Like, is Bellevue even a place? It's on all the maps, but I don't know if it's an actual place you can go to. Alright, I don't see any... You lie, bird. I don't see any information stuff over here. So I'm just going to go to sleep, and yeah, we'll continue. Not this the world, nor these the universes. They the universes purport, and end ever the permanent life of life, Eidolons. How many times have we read that specific thing? Good gravy. Alright, now we can... Oop, actually, we're hungry. How are we doing on food? Didn't we just do a bunch of... Yeah. Eat the cooked fish. Meat probably goes bad after a while, although that hasn't happened yet. So let's cook our meat. Beg pardon? What are you going to do? And then put out the fire. It almost was completely pointless to light that fire. Uh-oh, wait a minute, I'm kind of lost here. Where, north is where the wall is. Alright, let's follow the wall. So we hit our heads on a little cross beam there. Ooh, it's a break in the wall. Crawl under the wall. Oh! You can't crouch. This is a poorly built wall. This is poor construction. There's no sort of protection from anything there. Okay, we've got some of these pillars. I assume the entrance, isn't the entrance to the city via the bridge? I'm just hoping that along the wall maybe there's a gate or something that resembles a gate or an entrance, an archway, an underpass, an overpass. Maybe we'll find some cooked fish. Feeling pretty hungry. Speaking of cooked fish, guy. Jeez. He has a ravenous appetite. Yeah, I guess this is another corner. Bird, where you at? Where do you lead? Oh. The hill is too steep to climb. We are also kind of getting back into the area that is kind of glowing a bit green, is it not? So we're back in the beacon region, but the beacon does not exist. Oh, hello, bird. There you are. Although there is a mountain lion protecting the area. I remember that very well. Got the scars to prove it. The mountain lions around here just whack you upside the head with a sock full of pennies and then steal your wallet. That's all they do. Owie. Oh, there's some information. I'll take it to the bank. Still not seeing any sort of breaks or openings or doorways in the wall, so I'm assuming it is a literal wall in the game that you can't go around. Oh, I guess this is not. Jerome, ... I've seen that those of this church do good work. This guy is the one who's writing the Eidolon poems, apparently. I'd like to commend those who take care of the people we get back from the NVBI. What? There are efforts going on now to take and heal the bodies when we get back, even if they are not ours. Ward is now taking in and torturing those even suspected of talking to us. Alright, this is a completely different storyline that I'm not really in the loop on. Remember the written word of John as they spoke by Jesus. And there are other sheep I have not and are not of this fold. I must lead these too. They too will listen to my voice, and there will be only one flock, one shepherd. Let us take in those who would resist Ward and his allies, support them, and turn their anger towards our cars, towards our automobiles, towards our cause. If they do not know the way to retribution, let this guide them. 30 minutes of static. This is like a dictation off of a radio. They torture us in dark alleys as the Romans once did to Jesus' followers. And for what? That we seek the right to die? That we seek a return to the earth, to God's arms? If there are holy folk among you, come forward. If we are to be fed to lions, let us be fed holding hands and in the word of God on our lips. We will go together into the dungeons, into the pyres, and always with our will against the NVBI. I don't know what that stands for. Scripture said that the last enemy to be trampled is death, and I say that this is not the beacon, Not the doing away of death as a whole, but of the fear of death. If you are not afraid to die for God, for the freedom of the citizens, then come forward and be blessed. Oh, Jerome, Father Jerome. Okay, so I guess Father Jerome... Yeah, Father Jerome started, I suppose, making, like, broadcasts to be picked up by those who dissent in the communities. So basically, we're seeing two factions here. We're seeing the kind of elite, wealthy, who live with the beacons and are immortal because of it. The beacons being apparently technology taken from the Senin, which I was informed on Twitter by a helpful follower. Senin is actually a real word that comes out of Chinese folklore for immortal beings. So they made the beacons, but then there are people who are like, hey, I don't want to live forever. And they started revolting against such things as these. And turning towards Bibles, thumping of the Bibles, and Jesus and whatnots, and this Father Jerome character. And I'm assuming that's what the Old Town was about, was kind of a refuge for such non-beaconites. All about Father Jerome here. Exhibit 3. Father Jerome talked extensively in both Seattle and Victoria about his long migration north. He talked about visiting dozens of towns, of building churches while establishing others. This period has always been a little bit hard to corroborate. Of course, Father Jerome is having kind of a weird backstory that isn't exactly like this journalist or somebody is investigating this stuff. The rapid pace of address changes and constant movement has kept Jerome away from public attention while occluding anything he may have been up to. The only solid piece I could find was this scrap newspaper supposedly showing Father Jerome building a church in Redmond, Oregon in 1988. Whoa, suddenly we're back in like... Okay, yeah, this guy is apparently like a Senin, apparently, who then... is then anti-Seninite. I guess it was found in the house of a hoarder who lived nearby, and the collection of newspapers had only recently been set ablaze. Oh, can I not? Mr. Jerome Maurice. Huh. All this stuff about Jerome. Well, I guess we're going to get something else up there. Where is the map still across the water? Yeah, kind of. Alright, so... A map, a new map, is not something we're going to get here, apparently. Which I guess makes sense if we are restricted within the walls of movement. There's really no reason to have a map. Canadians don't believe in maps. I don't know. That wasn't... I don't know. I don't know why I said that. That wasn't even funny. It wasn't even a joke. It's just words. Fill in airtime here. I wonder if you could swim out and around the wall. But it seems to go far enough where you would freeze to death before that would be a possibility. We got Jerome? Yes. The beacons and Jerome. Important. Ooh, a new font. This document is to be incinerated after memorization. Okay, remember this, everybody. Do not reveal any of this information to any of your workers. Keep as many details obscured as possible. Ward hasn't got much reach outside of Victoria, and all of our intelligence reports claim he wasn't clever enough to set up base outside the city, so all his forces can only move in small bursts. If you keep moving, you will be safe. To the captain helping us, you can leave from Bellingham, but Sandy Point seems a little more secluded. We have small outposts on Matia, Shipjack, and Satellite if you need supplies, or if you need to keep a cache of fuel. Keep the route varied. This main camp is on Moresby for the pickup and drop off. We'll move goods from here to Schwartz if you aren't willing to get too close to the beacons. Our outposts will know your signal, but if you feel unsafe at any of the other islands, if you feel unsafe, any of the other islands will do. Just make sure they are wooded. Avoid the islands with airports. I haven't seen any airports. Loomis, Stewart, and Waldron are sure to have spies working for Ward. If anything goes wrong, sink your ship. We'll buy you a new one. We'll buy you a fancy shiny new one. Be quick, be safe. You will be rewarded for all your help, we promise. Jerome's faithful. Interesting. Ooh. Alright, so we have a communique of the rebels. Talking about boats and stuff. Evading the beacons. And Ward's armies, I guess. They got like security forces or something that are roving around in packs, I suppose. Enforcing their rule, as it were, and it be, and it do. Alright, I just want to do a quick... Whoa, hi. Hello, tree. I should probably not be me running along as I'm looking through binoculars. That's probably not the most safe thing to do. Who tweet? Oh, yeah, that wall just isn't rendered in yet. Alright, I guess we can't swim around. Dang it. Oop. Tripping on a piece of wall there. Alright, so now we've reached the northernmost point? Very confused about the geography here. I thought north would be into land, but I guess there's water? I don't know. I'm very confused. You got something for me there, bird? Bird? Birdman? Big bird? Little bird? Oh, God, I'm like starving. I should probably eat. Tree deer. Isn't that from that deer that we double killed in the tree with the fox? I don't think the bird is taking us anywhere in particular. Although I do see the green glow on the horizon. You all know what that means. Exhausted. I am too tired to run. So much of this area looks the same, I can't... Oh, did I see a flashy? Oh, I see a flashy down there, alright. I thought I saw a flashy over there. Alright, to the shores of this tiny, tiny little lake. Wait, what? Okay, phew, that's a deer. I'm like, I see something moving, and we're kind of nearing the glowy stuff here, please. Oh, is there another? Oh, there, what? Oh, no, that's just the light through the... Hello? No! Fridge. Well, got too close. You're too close, man. You know what, let's set up a camp here. I'll do some fishing in this tiny little lake, but only after we get some information. For the gracious service of Alexander Ward and the defense of your homeland. 15 positions available in wall defense, maintenance, and patrol. Just wages for fair work. Apply by mail to Ward's office or in person at the northern office. Wages paid by taxpayers and by the labors of the city. Mori. Oh. This is like on a piece of wood, piece of plank. Need more meal tickets? Need to reload your aid card? The Western districts and the city of Victoria are looking for hardy workers. Work may involve construction and renovations of the Vitaria factory line, as well as people ready to work for the factory floor itself. Payment is in paper and coin, with the benefits including extra meal tickets and an extra daily allotment from Vitara, and the ability to trade in either for extra cash on your aid card. Inquire, at the Western Complex office, room 419/B, Odin Inslee. The City Central has seen significant uptick in crime recently. As part of Ward's Save the Streets project, we are now looking for people willing to patrol the streets and watch for suspicious behavior, including cultists' gatherings, illegal churches, and general religious profanity. You dang profane religious folk. Payments will come in the form of City Central Housing lotto tickets and a gold ingot. What is this, Minecraft? Your city needs you, and you can all pitch in to stop the faithful, air quotes. Inquire inside or email us, scratchy, Mori. Now, wasn't Mori, oh gosh, so many things. The turnstiles awaken, rejoice in the shocking censure, gather under the skin like bones for the ceremonies. We feast, ring the bells, and join us. Pith and vinegar. Actually, I'm gonna sleep, because the nighttime is scary lately, and then we'll do a little bit of fishing, and then we'll continue on. Exalt, rapt, ecstatic, the visible, but their womb of birth, of orbic tendencies to shape, the mighty Earth Eidolon. Alright, that didn't make any sense, as most of those poems do not. Well, let's eat that. Let's do a little bit of fishing here. So I'm assuming in their, what's the word I'm looking for? Victoria here, in their seclusion and their dependence on the beacon, their economy ain't doing too hot. So there's a lot of welfare and homelessness, and, you know, they're working on food stamps, essentially, and whatnot. I don't know if they're cut off, but from that, then they're trying to... It's very hard to decide who the good person is. You got these beacon people who are going nuts and addicted to the beacons, and you got these Ward people, and Mori. Wasn't Mori the guy who came here to try to interview? No, that was Moncada. I'm sorry. I'm getting those two confused. I'm very confused about everything, honestly. So there's the beacon people, but then there are the religious people who seem like they're trying to get back to the normal human ways, but then we're investigating their leader, this Jerome guy, who seems to have a shady past and is himself possibly a Senin of some type, but is very cagey about that, and evidence goes missing. Everybody's the bad guy, is essentially what I'm coming down to, is that everybody is the bad guy. Wow, this lake is plentiful with fish. I don't think I've caught this many fish this fast before. Of course, as I say that, I apparently caught all the fish that were in this lake. Yep, there we go. Alright, how about one more? Got a nice stockpile of foodstuffs. Or not. There we go. Alright. And then we will stand in the fire. 7 fish. Woo! Give me a fishing show on the Outdoor Channel. Woo! Alright. Smother that fire. Put it out! Alright, so the bird's over there. Ha! So cold. Oh, we can run, that's right. We are well rested and can sprint. There better be something over here, birds. A bunch of bodies. Oh, dang it, guy. I just came over here for nothing. I'm often wondering if if one was hidden right here, I'd never see it if I didn't look for it. Ow. Pine cones! Ooh, that bird can fly right through walls. Straight on through them. That'd be weird if there was one up there. Nope, the bird is just taking me places. Zoop. Hey, oh, speaking of taking me places, it almost took me off the edge of the world here. Where are you at, you screwbird? Oh, how did I miss that? How on earth did I miss that? I walked right by it. That's weird. Alright, anyway. Yeah, let's read this. Residents of 1051 Arcadia Street, apartment D1403, in accordance with the Beacon Peace Act and the Citizen Protection Act. This is to serve both as a legal action and confirmation of a legal search warrant as passed before a judge. You are hereby accused of owning, operating, and assisting in the creation of an illegal church or religiously affiliated gathering. Please vacate the premises by noon today for inspection and evidence gathering. At your upcoming trial, you may abstain from testimony or plead not guilty. You may have legal aid and representation present. One will not be assigned if you fail to procure a lawyer. If it will be required that you provide bodily evidence as well as cell phone GPS data. Okay, well, I guess cell phones are still things here in this time. The following will be searched. The residence at 1051 Acadia Street, River District, Lower Great Victoria, described as an attached apartment bearing the number D1403. A 2082 Honda Harbinger. Honda is still around in 2082, and they called their cars a Harbinger. The Harbinger of Death. Blue with license plate HRWPM 5217. A homemade motorcycle of unknown make. Well, homemade. License plate SKCLZ 8412. Signed Diachi Mori. I'm confused. I mean, Mori. Oh gosh. Back into the city? I do feel like we're going to miss a lot of information in the city once we do decide to leave, but I think we will have to decide to leave in the next episode. So we're just zigzagging back and forth here. And we are none the wiser as to any of the things that have transpired. Like, how did this place fall? Like, what was the gist about it? Oh, the beacon got destroyed, didn't it? They, like, tried to blow it up, but then... Ooh, mushrooms. But then, something else happened when the beacon got destroyed. I can't remember. It's all too complicated and convoluted, so let's continue this convolutions and complications. Oh, that's my fire. I'm like, what is that? In the next episode of Eidolon. Thanks so much for watching. Bye-bye.